So what part of the life cycle of semiconductors are you involved in? Are you involved in like the early stage R&D or like I guess the operational manufacturing side? Like, what kind of
Yeah.
involvement do you have?
So ASM is a wafer equipment manufacturer. So we build the machines that build the chips.
Oh
And
wow.
so, yeah, all of our equipment, and we specialize in a process called deposition. And so our key technologies are called atomic layer deposition and epitaxy. And so our equipment is just one on the lines of these fabs that deposit material onto the wafer as it's going down the line.
Wow.
So we have engineers that, well, we have many business units all over the world, and each one specializes in a specific type of deposition processes. Yeah.
So what about the deposition process is crucial to manufacturing a semiconductor for those that are unaware like myself?
Well, I think yeah, you hear about the size of the gates, right,
Yeah.
for semiconductors. So deposition is one of the processes that allows the gates to get to 2 nanometers and below. So you have to tightly control like the number of atoms that are applied to the
Holy moly.
wafer at any given time. And so there's so many different processes that go into just manufacturing a single chip. It's yeah,
Hmm.
it's really amazing. So yeah,
Yeah.
so our processes use different gases, different materials. There's so much technology in terms of well, I'm a mechanical, so I think of it in terms of thermal and flow. There's so much that goes into the technology to deposit that like atom level wafer layer.
Yeah. That's so fascinating. Yeah, it's so much more precise. I'm used. I deal in concrete and like hey, a yard,
Yeah,
much larger tolerances than that you're dealing with on your
yeah,
end.
and we get to like there's fun things too with our equipment because we have robots that transfer the wafers in and out of our equipment. And
Yeah.
so when you can get that, like it's really a I'm so nerdy, but it's really a beautiful thing to just watch this robot grab these wafers and transfer them in
Yeah.
and out of our process modules and watch the handoffs and yeah, there's so much technology in terms of vacuum chambers and gas delivery systems and doors opening and closing and valves going on and off. There's just hundreds of these devices that all have
Yeah.
to work together in order to just apply that one layer of material to each wafer. So yeah, it's fascinating.
Not miscommunicating. I just made a pilot, then they threw me on the stations. Nah, I'm not complaining, nah, I'm not complaining. My thoughts get complicated, I cannot explain in lameness. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.